So, I didn't say I was gonna go on live. Like, this is just random. I just wanted to go on live. Cause I wanted to talk about my spiritual journey. I'm gonna go to bed like right after this. Guys, look at the time. It's nearly 1 a.m. over here. And I was checking my word clock. My world clock on my iPhone. And it said like in Miami, it's like not 8 p.m. in Miami, 7 p.m. in Atlanta. So I was like, all right, evening time. So they can chill with me. Texas, I think they said it was around like 7 p.m. in Texas as well. And on my analytics, I have a lot of Texans. Hey guys. I know people in Texas. No, but I do. And I know, like, I have family in Florida. I have family in Tampa. I have family in Orlando. But okay, this is going to be my story. Because, okay, let's talk. I feel like I should have peed before going on live. Oh my God. Anyways, I feel like I just want to make things clear because I don't want to start, even though I'm already speaking about spirituality, I'm like, okay, let me just talk about my story because here's the girl talking about jealousy, talking about envy, and then now all of a sudden she's talking about your claircognizant, your spiritual. I think I've been doing a good job in like planting the seed and doing that, but let me explain myself for the people that are like, I thought you were talking about envy. Now you're talking about spirituality. Like, what's going on? Guys, it goes hand in hand, okay? First of all, let me just start from the beginning. I grew up in a Christian home. I'm going to powder my face as I do this. I'm getting very oily. Oh, I'm using portrait mode because, like I said in my last live, YouTube was like pushing these lives that are like portrait. So I grew up in a Christian home. Strict Christian home. Okay, I'm Nigerian. And even though it was like a strict Christian home, it wasn't like I wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter. Like, it wasn't that type of Nigerian parents. I know some people that they weren't allowed to watch Harry Potter. They weren't allowed to watch Vampire Diaries. They weren't allowed to watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That was a big one for like the people I grew up with. I was allowed to watch that. But it was still, I'm just letting you know, like I still would go to church every Sunday with my parents and yeah. So that I'm just giving you context. Hi Diamonde. Frightening Bog, hello, can I ask you a question? You can ask the question. I'm gonna come back to it because I just want to go off topic because I always go off topic, guys. It's my ADHD and I just want to like tell the story real quick. It won't be long. Hi guys. And the funny thing is, surprisingly, a lot of you guys are already spiritual. Like, you guys are already alchemists. And I feel like it's because of the journey. We have similar journeys, so it led us to this. You see? Anyway, so, yeah, I grew up neurodivergent. I didn't know I was neurodivergent. And you know the whole chosen one thing? I had all the traits of the chosen one. Like, what? If you guys have heard of the chosen one, I don't really like saying that, but yeah. Everything you can imagine, just like being a child and having opposition. I'm a child, but aunties and uncles, they have a problem with me. Especially the aunties, like, girl, I don't know you. Also, guys, look at my nails. I got my nails done. I got a design. I got this snake ring. Oh, yeah, I was going to show you real quick because I know people are going to, like, join in before I tell my story. Let me show you what I got in Claire's. Okay, see, I'm getting hate comments because they're pushing me on the portrait mode. So, guys, I'm an alchemist, so don't worry about the hate comments, whatever. Like, I transmute that into more money because when I get more views, I get paid. Yeah, am I trans? Guys, every time there's a pretty woman that has strong features, you guys love to say she's trans. Like, you guys are so weird. Like, you guys love misgendering black women. Like, you need to relax. Okay, cool. So, we have this cross that I got from Claire's. And how cute is this? It's so gothic. And I kind of have a little gothic vibe here and there. She likes to pop out. I'm the type of person where, depending on like my props, I don't know, I like a good prop. In my video on the claircognizant, you guys saw I had my hoodie and I had my chain. I thought I was so cool. Like, I was like, bro, like. So yeah, I got this Gothic. I also got this locket, and this is what I'm gonna do with the locket, guys. I'm putting my protective herb inside, so you can open this. It's his name tag. Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. Black disrespectful, amazing. Hey, Black disrespectful. We're always in the same channels. Oh, guys. Okay, got it. So you can open this locket, and I'm literally gonna put like. I don't want to say what I'm putting. Why am I being secretive? Like, I'm literally like a spiritual teacher. I meant to help you guys. I'm gonna get into that later on. I'm gonna get into like why sometimes I'm like I back away. I'm gonna tell you my story, but I think I'm gonna put rosemary, just like a little like rosemary and like some oil, and then lock it, enchant it, and then that's my protective necklace. So you can also use that if you don't want this, because sometimes I like this too. Like, I feel like people can be like, oh, it's so obvious. That's the point. I want it to be obvious. I want people to be like, damn, look at that necklace, and then it collects the evil energy. Yes. Your lips look so cute. Thank you. You're gorgeous. I love that you don't let people play in your face, wishing you smiles. Yeah, like, I don't let people play my face, girl. Your lip combo is cute. So this is what I use for my lip combo. I use NYX in Amsterdam. Amsterdam has been coming up a lot in the collective consciousness. Like, a lot. My mom's going to Amsterdam because, well, she has to visit my sister. But I don't know what I'm telling you guys. But yeah, this, and then I use the lip plumper. Okay, we have 35 people in here. I think I can start my story. Witchcraft? We haven't even... Why do I attract these people? Like, this... Guys, we're going to get into this whole witchcraft thing. I was even going to put it in the title, but I was like, I know I'm going to get views if I put that in my title, but it's like, is it the right views? I low-key want to use the toilet. I don't know why I'm telling you guys. I'm just so open. I'm like an open book. I wish I could pause the live, but I low-key want to like just go and then come back. Because, guys, this is going to be a long story. I'm literally telling you like my story from start to finish. So, wait for me. 47 people. Oh my god, okay. Guys, I'm coming, okay? Wait. Let me turn up the music. Wow. Listen to the music while I'm gone. I'll be back. I'm back. Going up. Oh my god, while I was coming back, look at what I was reading. The Kabbalion. I love this book. If you're an alchemist, spiritual, you need this. Guys, you need this book. Get this version as well, because sometimes when you can get the traditional Kabbalion, it's really hard to read. So, are we ready? Are we ready? Let me tell my story. I'm going to tell my story. I'll catch up with the comments later. Okay? Let's go. Oh, let me put my light on. Whew. Actually, no. Okay, cool. So, just like regular black family, guys. I grew up in a Christian household. And then, even though I grew up in a Christian household, I've always been awake. Like, I've never been the overly religious girl. I've always been the girl that's like observing. It's like, okay, like, why are we doing this? Like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Like, I've always questioned things. That's why I said, like, I feel like my pineal gland has always been open from a young age. So, growing up I've always, like I said, I've always had spiritual gifts. I used to be very like overly sensitive when I was a child, and I didn't know why. Like sometimes I'll just randomly cry. I'll be like, let's say an auntie would come over to my house, I would know she's bad vibes, and even the energy that she would leave in my home, like I would feel it, and it would really weigh in heavy on me. But I didn't know how to put it into words. Also, the certain family members that would use me for my empathy. I didn't know that until later on in life. And then let's say like, let's fast forward to past school. Okay, let's fast forward past school. Like when the whole bullying was happening, and just me being isolated, and like I said, the chosen one experience. I don't want to go into detail of the chosen one experience. Like you can just search it. It's very long. It kind of led me to spirituality because I needed answers. And also because I was the odd one out, I was just like, what is going on? What is going on? And yeah, it led me to spirituality. And I think at first, what led me was because, not to go into too much detail, but why am I saying not to go into too much details? I literally have a whole video on the relationship with me and my mom. Like, I have a whole video with the relationship between me and my mom. So that led me to astrology because, they say your moon sign has a lot to do with, don't mind this. Your moon sign has a lot to do with your mom, the relationship you have. So I was like, okay, let me go into this. And even not just my mom, but friends. Like, why do people treat me like this? Why do friends, men, why are people so mean? Like, oh my God, like, what is going on? And how come I'm the way I am? So that led me to astrology. And I feel like astrology is always the beginning. It's like the gateway drug to astrology. To spirituality. Astrology is the gateway drug to the occult. So, when I found astrology, I was like, whoa, this is scary. Like, too accurate. Especially when I found Vedic astrology, I was like, you're in my business. Like, you are actually in my business. Then I did numerology. Okay, long story short, I'm literally dragging a story because I don't want it to be too long, and I also want to answer your questions. What led me to spirituality is basically protection. The way I had psychic attacks, the way people were coming for me, siphoning my spiritual gifts before I even knew I had spiritual gifts. I had no choice but to protect myself. And I know a lot of Christians will say, just pray. I did that. I was praying. But I just feel like if someone is doing something bigger, okay, they're using witchcraft or they're sending spells, or you attract a lot of narcissists. So that's why I say with narcissists, they don't always have to be doing candle magic. A narcissist can just be thinking bad things about you. They can hex you from their mind, especially if you live with them. So what do you think that's going to do to the empath? So I had to learn how to protect myself spiritually. Because if you can't beat them, join them. That's how I operate. Sorry guys, I know a lot of people will be like, I don't care. And if you don't fuck with that, then this is my permission for you to unsubscribe from me. Like, you can unsubscribe. Like, it's okay. Like, you're just not part of the gems. Like, that's fine. So when I started to like learn how to protect myself across all realms, not just physically, mentally, and spiritually, that's when I started finally seeing peace in my life. And let's try my phone. It's the same tripod, guys, so it's like kind of annoying. Maybe I'll just leave it like this. It's not demon shit. It's about being spiritually aware. What do you mean? Like, spirituality isn't demonic? Yes, it's not demonic. It's energy. It's just energy in like a physical form. And it's funny when people think it's demonic because the things that I'm doing, they're natural. Like, it's from earth. It's from the universe. It's from God. Like, people give the devil too much power because they live in fear. So they're giving the fear the power. They're not giving love power. They're not giving God power. Oh, Lord. I just want my phone to charge for a bit, and then I'll just put the position regularly again. Cool. It's funny because people call me, oh, are you a witch? Are you this? Are you that? What if someone was born already like that? What if like I was able to bend energy without even, I can just use my mind. Like I've always been able to manifest things easily with my mind. Hence why people would see my gift before I saw it and would come to me and use me and be jealous of me and be angry that I have a gift. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to this, because I get so many comments and questions. I don't have anything for people to be jealous of. Your gift. You're gifted. Like, that's something people can't buy. You can't buy that. Even if it's discernment. Do you know there's certain girls that they'll be jealous? Like, let's say you have good discernment with men, right? There's certain women that they'll be mad because you're able to discern that a man is not for you. But they have to constantly get done dirty again and again and again. You know, that's a gift. So, basically, me being isolated, ostracized, toxic family, what do you think that's going to do to someone that wants answers? That's going to lead someone to more. So I started researching, and the thing is with me, I've never been a very fearful person, thank God. I've never been like, oh, I'm gonna die if I do this, oh, you're the devil. I've never been that person. Even when like I was before spirituality or whatever, I would watch things. I can watch Sabrina. I can watch Teenage Wolf. I can watch all these fantasy things without judging and being scared. Like, that's why I think I'm so good with alchemy, because I'm not saying I'm not above fear. Like, everyone has fear, but I don't let the fear consume me. And I don't like to project that fear onto other people. Right. So, when my depression was happening, let's fast forward now. Let's fast forward to, like, university, like, probably past university, okay? When I was around certain people, and they know who they are, certain narcissists, certain people, and maybe not even narcissists, but just people that they were just low negative frequency, I was starting to get depressed. And this is when like this beauty siphoning was happening as well. So there was this particular person that I used to be friends with, and they knew that I was gifted before I knew I was gifted. And they were I think they were narcissists. I actually think she had BPD. I really do. I think she had BPD. I actually met two girls about BPD, but I'm not gonna make this video about that. Anyways, when I started protecting myself, I started with Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael is probably like, Archangel Michael is really good. He's a really good angel to work with. Like, he will get you right. And then I just started doing more and more and more. But what I'm trying to say is, even when I started with Archangel Michael, I saw results. And I just feel like your life is on the line. And especially as empaths, we want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but you don't know if that person's doing witchcraft on you. Let alone witchcraft, like, just their mentality. You have to protect yourself, and it's your right to protect yourself. And don't let anyone make you feel bad about it. Don't let any religion make you feel bad about protecting yourself, because it is just energy. You guys saw how I look like in that light in my beauty siphoning video, and that's just the pictures that I felt comfortable with, guys. When I feel comfortable, I've been saying this. My hair is growing out. Like, if I show you what my hair looks like I'm going to get extensions soon because I'm getting tired of this hair. I'm getting some new hair. I'm going to post a picture of when my hair was receding. I had a bald spot on my hair because they were siphoning my beauty. They were sending witchcraft my way. And tell me why, when I started playing fire with fire, because I don't get what they say, when you go low, go higher. I don't agree with that. When you go low, go a little bit low. Okay, why would we want to go high? No. I don't agree with that. Like, let's go a little bit low. Maybe not all the way low, but let's go lower than usual. Even Robert Greene talks about that. Oh, you're from New Orleans. I really want to visit New Orleans one day. I'm obsessed with New Orleans. Obsessed. Literally obsessed. And I've never been yet. Anyways, guys, I just feel like, why like, don't be so scared. Because a lot of you guys message me like, you want protection. People are sending this your way, especially in the workplace. So why don't you help yourself? Why don't you get into spirituality? Why don't you do like, do you know what I mean? Like, if I ask you now, how are you protecting yourself? What would you say? How are you actually protecting yourself? Are you just worrying? Are you just like, oh, I'm scared? Or are you actually gonna battle and defend yourself as you should? Me personally, I don't believe in morals. No, I don't believe in morals. We all have different morals. Sorry, scratch that, scratch that. You decide what your morals are. You decide what your beliefs are. It's not that I don't believe in morals. Obviously, everyone has morals. But what are your morals? Just because someone may be like, oh, I don't agree with that, doesn't mean that you have to accept that. No, because that's not copyright. That's gonna turn it off. Okay. You guys did say, you commented on my community post that you wanted protection magic. Also, can I just clear something up real quick? With glamour, when I talk about glamour magic, that doesn't mean be more beautiful. Like, I understand here, Gems, we have issues with people threatening us, bullying us, being mean to us, hence why we need the protection. But at the same time, glamour is not just about beauty. Glamour is also about energy. Glamour is about how people perceive you. That is the glamour. Because like I said before, if it's just beauty, girl, you can just do a beauty spell like that. But this is, glamour is different. It's how you present yourself. It's, like I said, it's energy. It's how you command a room. It's how people treat you. I bet you, because this shit is more common than you think. If there's someone in your workplace and you're like, they're not even nice, they're not even good looking, but why do people love them? Bitch, it's glamour magic. That's why they have a spell over people. It's not just about your looks. In fact, you guys need to do it the most. You're complaining that people are treating you bad at work. You're complaining that this person being mean to you. This is going wrong everywhere you go into. No, you don't have favor. Then you need to be doing this. If you want to. I'm not going to tell you to act like it. You don't need to do nothing. But if you want to, let me be vulnerable with you guys real quick, okay? So if you guys know, like, my Patreon, Pretty Charmed Academy, right? I kind of backtracked from Pretty Charmed Academy Patreon because, and she's probably watching this now, and I know she didn't mean it in the wrong way, but there was someone like I'm friends with, right? And she was like, oh, like, do you really want to be talking about spirituality and, you know, alchemy and, you know, magic basically? Do you really want to be talking about that? Like, you're a YouTuber, you shouldn't be talking about that. And that really got to me, and I think because I grew up in a church, I was like, whoa. So if you guys noticed, because you guys were excited for Pretty and Charmed Academy, I kind of backtracked. And then recently, because Mercury retrograde, I've been reflecting a lot, and I was like, I can't. I'm sorry. Like, I'm very authentic. Like, I can't hide. Like, I'm that neurodivergent that it's hard for me to even lie. And this is who I am. Like, I can't just hide that. Like, this is a part of me. So if I don't talk about that, what am I going to talk about? And I'm literally, I want you to help you guys because it's helped me. So I don't care anymore. I think this video is just for me to say, I don't give a rat's. I don't give a rat's ass anymore. This is who I am. This is my story. I know I always touch my hair. It's like it's a habit. It's a habit. Are you okay? Sup, sis. Marry me. Slay. Hey, Serenity. How are you? Serenity, did you just message me on TikTok? Because I got a notification from Serenity on TikTok as well. Denise, you're so beautiful. Thank you. Also, have you guys had any similar experiences? And if you're watching the playback, you can just comment down below. Have you grew up in a Christian? Mind you, guys, I still count myself as a Christian. I'm not gonna lie, like, I still do. When people ask me, and I'm not gonna sit here and say like during my spiritual journey, I haven't had points where I'm like, oh, I don't know, like all of that. I don't know. I'm quite confusing myself. Oh, I forgot to show you. So I also got a belly piercing accessory in Claire's. I got this, and then I got this for Sapphire. So cute. Also, a little update on like my lip gloss ones. I'm low-key kind of annoyed because my supplier lied to me and said that I would have the customs by now, and I don't. So that kind of really annoyed me. But I'm just not. I don't want it to. I don't want to let it to weigh me down. In my area, I see this definitely beautiful. Oh, Mackenzie, you're so sweet. Okay, I'm trying to recover myself from being attacked on my job. How are you trying to recover yourself? What are you doing? Like, okay, this is what I want to get. Like, let's get into the detail. Like, what are you doing? Because even when you guys say, oh, I'm anxious, I'm this, I feel like someone's doing something on me, I want protection. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? Christians are smart unless you're calling Jesus Christ dumb. He's my God. No hating. Who called him dumb? We love Jesus here. We love Jesus. See, this is another misconception as well. Like, girl, I'm just more esoteric. That's it. Like praying because I'm hurting and bitter from being bullied by men. Yeah. With men, first of all, what a weak man. Like, men that want to bully women are weak. Men that bully women are weak. And even with that, do you know what I would do? I would do protection and I'll do glamour. And I would sweeten them. I just feel like, why don't you guys want your life to be easier? Hey Diamond. Oh, Diamond Day. Like, I literally came on live because of you. Like, your comments, you're like, oh my God, you love when I'm on live. And I was like, I don't know why I act so shy sometimes to get on live. I know, guys, sometimes I can come here and be like, but real me, sometimes I can have my shy moments. I am a Gemini. I feel like we have two sides. I was gonna come here with the green screen. Let me show you. I was gonna come here with the green screen, but I'm gonna do that when I do lessons. But this is the thing. That's why I was like, let me tell them my story. Like I said, because I don't want to be the girl that's just talking about envy and my story, and then next you know she's talking about, oh, goddesses, this spiritual thing, spiritual that. So I'm like, okay, I think before I even get into the lessons, let me let them know who I am so I don't shock anyone. I missed your comment. Okay, I'm the scapegoat, black sheep in my family, which is also a super Christian family. Neurodivergent, always felt excluded, left out, and like something was wrong with me. I hadn't realized my power. Okay, so this is another thing why I feel like with me, I'm a martyr. I think it's my Taurus shadow moon, but I feel like I'm always like the first. Like, even though I also feel like I'm scared to talk about this, like I'm fearful, like what people are gonna say. Even other YouTubers, they're gonna be like, oh, why is she talking about spirituality? Why is she talking about this? Oh, find God, all this stuff. But I feel like it's bigger than me. Like, I'm not a selfish creator. I know there's other people that have been in my shoes. I know there's other scapegoats that's been in my shoes. There's other scapegoats that felt like there's something wrong with them. So then it's for me to be like, okay, stop caring about how you're gonna be perceived and care more about your purpose here, and to inspire other scapegoats. That's my purpose. Every single time, every time I'm like, should I talk about this? Are people gonna think I'm demonic? Are people gonna say, oh, find God? Are people gonna say this about me? You know that wound? You know that wound that we all have grown up in a super Christian family when you want to talk about spirituality? You guys probably, even when you want to talk about it with your friends, you're like, oh, is she gonna think I'm weird? So what they gonna say? But it's bigger than me. I don't mind being a martyr. I don't mind dying for it. Okay, I'm gonna take my charger out for a bit, and I'm gonna just try my phone later because that was annoying me. The angle was annoying me. Yeah, so that's why I haven't posted on the Patreon in ages. That's why. Okay, this I did the right thing because I probably should have practiced more. I had a link, like a calendar link, and I was gonna do readings. And I was gonna do tarot, and I took it off because I was like, people are gonna say I'm demonic. People are gonna say I'm the devil. People are gonna say I'm not. I'm this. I'm that. Like, and I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm only human at the end of the day. Even though like I do my best to empower you and tell you not to give a shit, I'm human too. So I did give a shit at the time when that happened, but now I'm just like I don't care. Like I really don't care. Like, I'm authentically me, and I'm not gonna internalize other people's fears. Like, just because you don't want to talk about it on your channel, okay, because you're scared how that's gonna implicate you. I don't care. I don't care to be commercial, because that's another thing. People don't want to talk about this because, like, oh, if we talk about this, then we're not gonna be commercial. You're not gonna have the TED Talks. I don't care. Like, I just right now, I'm just thinking about the present moment, and I'm just gonna let God do it. For example, like, let's say if I know how to help you guys in the workplace spiritually, but I'm like, oh, let me not tell them how to actually help themselves and get far in their career because people are going to call me the devil. What's that about? No. I know exactly how it feels to have attacks constantly, again and again and again. You're praying, but still nothing, because these people are using stronger forces, and you feel like you can't even defend yourself. Look, there's people that die because they don't. Basically, how can I say this? When you learn something, you actually end up protecting yourself more. Okay, some people think that when they don't learn something and they deflect and they're dismissive and they're like, oh, I'm scared, let me not learn about it. You can actually be in more danger than the person that actually learns. Hence why I have my whole book, and there's some manipulation tactics. I'm not saying guys to do that, but at the same time, how will you know what manipulation is if you don't learn it? I just want you guys to know your power, like how I learned my power. And yeah, one second. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. At my job, mind you, the guy had a crush on me. Once he realized he couldn't sleep with me, he tried to compete and tried to put me down. Yeah, that's what they do. Like, first of all, that's what men do in general. And then, like, in the workplace, this is why I always try not to talk to these men, because they always assume that you like them, especially if you're neurodivergent and you're very smiley. And then when you deny their advances, they have to take you down. And that's when the smear campaign begins. Can't you just pray? I pray and God does all of this for me. No herbs or dirt necessary. I still pray, but at the end of the day, these other things, they are a bonus. Psalms 51. Rinse me and I should be as white as, like, rinse me with hyssop and I should be as white as snow. It's literally telling you in that verse to cleanse yourself with hyssop. What are you talking about? Like, don't do this. Like, no. Wait, please. Like, some people need to read the Bible, because the Bible is very esoteric itself. Okay, and by all means, if you pray and it's fine for you, then it's fine for you, and that's fine. That's good. That's good. Okay, cool. But I feel like so many people are making a herb that grows from God's earth demonic. How is that demonic? Like I say again, certain people are giving the devil so much power. Like, bruh. Hi. Thank you. How am I putting my faith in grass and necklaces? Like, you guys are gonna get me mad. Like, I swear to God, like, I'm obviously, they're of God. No, you are putting faith. These things are tools. Like, it's just a tool. Anyways, let me relax. Let me relax. Of course God is with us. But let me tell you something, honey. Protection is layered. There's not just one path to protection. There's multiple paths. So you can do what works for you. If one path works for you, then that's fine. And honey, Chisholm, are you Nigerian? Are you Igbo? Because if you are, then that's even more. Look, I'm not going to come for you because colonization did its thing. But just learn your history and learn what your ancestors were doing. Learn what they were doing before they came. And I'm not putting Christianity down because I said I'm still a Christian, but let's not demonize spirituality. Hi Nina Valentine, I love your name. Hi, I watched a few of your videos this last week. Great job, I love them. Thank you. Okay guys, I actually have the goddess video. I'm like almost finished editing that one. It's kind of long, I'm not gonna lie. It's longer than the clear cognizant video, so I'm still editing. Liz, you're so pretty, thank you. Can you say my name? Are you a boy? Are you a boy or a girl? Sean, you grew up in Ireland, I could tell. Yeah, I did. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. Body go travel. Thank you. This is why I keep going. Because before getting on live, I was talking to my friend and I was like, I'm scared to talk about this. Like, I'm scared to talk about spirituality. I'm kind of like, I'm scared. But one thing about me, I do it scared. Like, I do it scared. I do it fearful. I do it happy. I do it excited. I don't care. I just do it. So, I said, okay, I know that there's going to be people. Like, I planned this out in my mind. I said, okay, if I'm going to talk about this, I know I'm going to get hate. I know there's going to be people that don't understand. There's going to be ignorant people. It's fine. But at the same time, think about the love, sapphire love. I have to always put myself in a higher vibration. What about the people that are curious? What about the people that want answers? What about the people that agree with me, but they don't have anyone else to watch? Because it's not, you actually don't see a lot of people that look like me talking about this. Surprisingly, even though it all came from the motherland, you don't see a lot of people speaking about this because they just don't have the courage to. And for some reason, God gave me the courage. Like, why, God? Why? Why do I have the courage to speak about this topic? I guess I'm just the chosen one. My eyeliner is like smudged. It's giving like old sapphire. You know my old videos where I would always I'll be on the webcam and my eyeliner be smudged. It's low-key a look, low-key. I'm trying to put my hair down. Ugh, guys, I'm getting my hair done soon. Just ignore it. Am I able to pin this? Oh yeah, let me pin it. Thank you. Yes, guys, order my ebook. Oh, let me actually, oh, I'm on my phone. I can give you a discount code. Want me to do like I'm new. Want me to do. Let me turn up a little bit. I love it. Tibia, how are you? I love seeing you in the chat. Always love seeing you here. Okay, you're talking to someone who dabbled in witchcraft and blood magic and was delivered. Mind you, and I'm happy that you're delivered because that means that that wasn't for you. And I will say a lot of people get into this for the wrong reasons. Your experience isn't everyone's experience. That's all I'll say. Oh, are you talking to someone in the chat? Oh, Sono Makeup, how are you? I just seen you here. I'm headed to the spiritual shop tomorrow for some things. I'm excited. What are you getting? Can I love you, girl? No, I'm a Christian. I believe in my God, virtues, signaling. Sometimes I'm scared to talk about religion, okay? Because the other day, I'm not Muslim, okay? But Let me turn this out a bit. Maybe I shouldn't say it because I don't want them. It's Ramadan and I don't want the Muslims to come for me. I just saw something. I was just saying how like I don't want to get in trouble. Basically, I think it was Allah or something was saying like you can do spirituality in defense. Like you can use it in defense. Or like let's say you're in the workplace and like you want to get that promotion, but like you can't, or maybe someone's being really rude to you at the workplace. It says like Allah permits it, okay, because it's in defense. I could actually get it like properly, like read it word for word. I don't want to upset anyone because you know how people like to tussle when it gets to their religion. I'm so glad I just got this out of the way. Oh, I feel like a weight is just lifted out my shoulder. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not one of those people that can just hide who they are. That's not me, and it's never been me. Hence the jealousy, hence the envy. Like, I'm just who I am. I even when I try to hold back, I'm not holding back. But you guys already knew, even before I had to make this live, we see each other. Like, you guys sometimes even DM me spiritual advice in the Discord. We'll have spiritual conversations. What was I looking for again? Oh yeah, my Shopify, because I wanted to add a discount code. You know, I'll just do that later. Check after the live, and there should be a reduction in the price for my ebook because I want to give back. You must have one lucky master. One lucky master? What does that mean? Oh yeah, I was also trying to look for the thing word for word that it said about magic can be justified as a form of defense. For instance, if you need to remove a competitive coworker to protect your own job, you can view it as an act of self-defense. That's what it says. Anyways, let me leave that before I get people mad. Oh, PB, yes. Do your thing, because these people are wild. Girl, I need to speak with you. Yes, speak with me. I also had a call with a lovely, lovely client. She's probably watching this. Hi, girl. How are you? I hope you're doing good. I love speaking with you guys. I really do. And like with our conversation, it was more so like her kind of finding her power again and being her feminine and awakening her sacral chakra, which is her creativity, her sexy, her will, her confidence. She said she was gonna do some was it salsa classes or African dance class. I can't wait for you to do that. I'm gonna be telling you to do more things though. Look out for your email. People are forgetting that the same crystals we're demonizing is the same crystals that was used, yes, for Aaron's breastplate to communicate with God. In fact, let me bring that up because they like to forget this. Okay, what are the 12 stones in Aaron's breastplate? I want to get the verse. So I think it's Exodus, if I'm not wrong. I think it's Exodus. Is it? Yes, I'm right. Exodus 29. 29. Let's click on the full verse. Okay, Exodus. Let me turn down music. It's annoying me. Okay, and Aaron shall bear the names of the children of Israel in the breastplate of judgment upon his heart, when he goeth unto the holy place for a memorial before the Lord continually. And then it's quite a long verse, so I'm just going to shorten it. Over here, it says, the authorized list is, I'm going to name it, red jasper, citrine quartz, emerald, ruby, lapis lazuli, which it says in brackets sapphire, rock crystal, bracket diamond, 7 golden sapphire, 8 blue sapphire, like my belly ring, blue sapphire, amethyst, I love amethyst, yellow jasper, golden beryl, which is like onyx, like a black crystal, and then there's chrysoprase, yeah, whatever that means. So guys, it's just ignorance. It's because they don't learn. Let's be real. Seek knowledge and you shall find it. If they were actually going to seek the knowledge, they would find it. They would know this. But they live in so much fear. And you know what, guy, like their fear used to work on me. They used to live in so much fear that they would project it onto people. And in the past, I would take that fear. But now I'm like, there's nothing to be scared of because I have learned, I've done my work, I've done my research, and I know there's nothing to be fearful of. I promise you. What was you using blood? I was about to ask that question. I was like, what were you using blood for? I'm Ghanaian. Are you Nigerian? I am. Ghana. I need to go Ghana, guys. I need to go Ghana. I really do. I love the quiet chillness of Ghana from what I've seen. Cause I was born in Lagos, okay, and Lagos is quite hustle and bustle. Hustle and bustle. If you're against what she's talking about, why even click on this video? Because misery loves company. Like, let's be real, if they were generally secure and happy in their faith, they wouldn't be trying to control people. And also low-key cultish. You know, cults, they try to get other people. Like, my hair's actually pissing me off. Like, I know it's probably irritating you guys. Like, why should she keep touching her hair? Okay, let me just leave it. Let me leave it. I have a glass of wine. I didn't even drink it yet. Let me have some drink. Yes, but when I talk about spirituality, they think I'm saying Jesus isn't real. Jesus was a chosen one. I literally love, if you know about Christ consciousness, then you know. But they don't even know about that. They don't even know that Jesus is speaking about, like, to go within, to find the answers, to meditate, the pineal gland, the Christos oil. Get out. No way. Supplement RL said, my district manager shouted me out today after I used what you taught me in a few videos. Oh, I'm getting that promotion. Girl, I am so happy for you. Guys, you see, please just watch my videos because I'm telling you now, it works. It works. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. I'm going to get some oils and salt for a salt bath and some incense. I live in a city that is well known for spiritual practices, so it should be really cool. What city, girl? New Orleans? Texas? I feel like Houston is also really popular for spiritual practices. I'm so jealous of you guys that live in Houston. I'm due a holiday there. I need to go to the botanical store. And plus I need to see family as well, so I'm showing you guys the incense that I got. I just got a lot of sandalwood. And amber. Okay, why I like amber is it really puts me in such a high vibration. I just, oh my god, I love it. Let me stop. I don't. I turn into an animal when I. It's my sidereal Taurus placement's jumping out. I turn into an animal when I smell scents, and scents are, because it's using your senses, right? As soon as you smell it, you put yourself into that state. So whatever you're doing, even if you don't have to, guys, you don't have to do any magic, spell work, or whatever. You can literally even be praying, use frankincense and myrrh. This is why I tell you they don't read the Bible. They don't read their book. Why is frankincense and myrrh in the Bible then? Incense. Why do they gift baby Jesus with incense? They won't answer you that. They'll just ignore that. Why did the wise men follow the stars? Why? They won't tell you that. They'll just ignore it. 3 wise men, 3 oracles. Okay. 3 prophets. Right, cool. There we go. Okay. Also, do you like my background, guys? I added some like teddies and stuff. So I'm actually getting some magical things, and they're on the way, so I'm gonna show you. Even today I went shopping and I got this box to just put some, you can see that's clove. Clove is really good for preventing psychic attacks and protection. So you can put 1 piece of clove in your pillow. That's really good. You can use High John the Conqueror, but I don't have that. I ordered it, but then it got lost in the mail. My Palo Santos, of course. Red thread. So red thread is good for protection. You can wear it on your left hand. I'm just going to leave that because that's not part of the video. Your pretty self needs to do more lives. Not even trying to be funny. Wow. You're like the 5th person to say this to me like this week. Oh my god. Okay, I will. I promise. I'm gonna do more lives. It's because, like I said before, guys, sometimes I can be shy and I feel like I'm neurodivergent. So when it comes to videos, I'm like, okay, I plan it. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. But with lives, I'm like, whoa, I'm really freestyling in here. Like, I'm freestyling this bitch. But once I get into it, I actually like it and I get comfortable. So yeah, I definitely will be doing more lives, especially with topics. And I think that's why I wanted to come in here and just tell you guys, like, yeah, look, I'm spiritual. This is my story. This is it. In case someone wants to watch my live and be like, why is she talking about glamour magic? Why is she talking about protection? Why is she talking about how to know if you got hexed? Why is she talking about this? If she's talking about jealousy and envy, because it goes hand in hand. Because a lot of narcissists, they are the ones that will go to these people with a picture. Do you think an empath do you really think an empath, someone that has a pure heart, someone that just mind their business, is gonna go to a babalawo with your picture and say, yeah, can you do something to this person? No, they're narcissists. And a narcissist will do it for no reason. Like, just because you're alive. Sorry to take it that far. Just because you're alive, the narcissist will go to their witch doctor and be like, did you guys see not Natalie B Fitness? What's her name? Aaliyah Marie B. She said while she was pregnant. Why is my phone phone not charging? It's stupid. You know what? Okay, let me do it. Oop. Okay, Aaliyah Marie B. She said, though I don't necessarily like her. She's quite extremist, like she's an extremist religious person, but that's her journey. She said while she was pregnant, the witch doctor DM'd her saying, girl, I watch your YouTube. Someone came to me with your picture while you're pregnant, wanting to hex you and the baby. And because I like you, I wanted to DM you and let you know that I'm not going to do that. What? She was pregnant and someone took her picture to a witch doctor? She doesn't do anything but post on YouTube. Do you see how crazy people are? So this is what led me to protect myself. Like I say, if The exoteric way is for you, and you want to stay in this physical realm, and you want to let God, and I believe in God, like you just want to let God handle it, cool. But also you have to fight yourself too. Like you, I could talk about this all day. Thank you for banning them for me, Kibiya. Yes, I noticed this too. So a lot of people that shit on spirituality, it's because they were into really like dark shit. Like I'm like, yo, like who was doing that? Like, why were you summoning this? Why were you doing like who was doing all of that? Like no wonder it didn't work out for you. Just because it went wrong for you doesn't mean, because people project. Can you help me with YouTube for my business? Can I consult with you on a call? Of course. Of course. Of course. I was thinking to wear my cross. I feel like that would actually look really, really good. I'm glad that you guys love the clear cognizant video. I love making it too. You're gonna love the goddess video. In the goddess video, I talk about how to work with goddesses alchemically, not really the proper way. I kind of touch on it a little bit, and I have done it before. Like I've done it before. I want to drop the video before I talk about that though. What book am I reading? Yeah. Consorting with spirits. Doesn't mean I believe in all this stuff, guys. No, honestly though, I like reading stuff, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with consorting spirits. If you want to do that, then do that. Sure, like, I've done it before. I'm always reading my alchemy book because it's just really profound. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's the most profound book I've ever read. The book is now like £200, $500 as well on Amazon. When I got it, it was like $35. Now it's $200. That shows you how powerful this book is. Another alchemy book as well is this one that I showed you on the last live. So this, and the Emerald Tablets. Tough. This book I always have to take in doses because it's so powerful. Sometimes I get a headache after reading it because it's so much information. See, that's why I had to tell my story, because I can get real nerdy with you guys. Like, I'm a proper nerd. Like, even the other day, I was watching some fantasy TV, right? I don't know if you guys saw that. I posted it on my Instagram, on my TikTok, and I was like, do you guys have any fantasy or mystical TV recommendations, movie recommendations? I feel like back in the days, we had The Craft. Do you guys remember that movie? It's like a 90s movie, and it's like a witchy movie. It's called The Craft. Oh, that movie is so good. We had Charmed. We had Supernatural. We had True Blood. What else was there? Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Teen Wolf. Obviously Harry Potter, like that's just basic. But you guys, you get the Vampire Diaries, the originals. So I was like, I feel like I've watched it all. And they're like the only things I really like, guys. I like magical things. So then I actually got a few recommendations on my TikTok, and I'll share it with you guys now. So they said Gen V. Is that it? Gen V? Yeah. Okay, Gen V. They said The Witcher. That's the one I started, The Witcher. And Lock and Key. I watched the trailer for Lock and Key. I added that onto my list. What do I think about working with menstrual blood? I think it's absolutely powerful. I do it. I think every woman needs to work with their menstrual blood. What are you going to use it for? What are you going to use it for? You can use it for multiple things. It's really up to you. Some people use it in their glamour magic. Some people use it for protection. I'm cooking, but I'm listening. Thank you. Beck, you're so lovely. I'm gonna add you as a moderator, okay? Say Ava. Hey Ava. How do I use menstrual blood to manifest? When you're writing your petition, put your blood on the paper. Okay, so when you're writing your petition for your manifestation, put your name and your date of birth, and then put your blood on it. Burn it. Thank me later. If you want to use menstrual blood. How old am I? I'm 25. I'm turning 26 this year. Oh, I need to turn my I have my radiator on. I just want to turn it off because it's getting really warm in here. Open my window. The thing with blood is, I feel like some people use blood against people. Some people use it to manifest. Oh, you're drinking wine with Chardonnay. Ah, girl, this is pink Moscato. It's like, it doesn't even get you drunk. It gets you a little bit tipsy. And it's literally only like 8%. It's very light. Something light for the live. I wish I had some Chardonnay right now. I've just always been awake. Sometimes I did have a lot of shame in my past. Why? Why do I see what others don't see? Why can't I just be blinded? Why can't I just accept everything like everyone else? Why do I have to be spiritual? Why? I really try to fight it. I've tried to fight it a lot. You could probably even see my earlier videos. But I can't. Like, this is who I am. You're so wise. Keep dropping that knowledge. I was energy harvested and trying to get back to myself 5 years. 5 years out. Okay. Oh yes, different person. When your energy is harvested, it will take some time to get it back. Guys, it took me 2020. Yeah, 4 years. 4 years. But just make sure during those 4 years, you're not just moping about. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely wasted about 1 year just being depressed. Just being like, woe is me. My life is over. Everyone hates me. Oh my God, I'm useless. I'm bored. I'm this, I'm that. I mean, I guess those years are kind of needed as well, but you actually have to push yourself and do work. Because it's so easy to stay stuck there, and especially to get stuck in rumination and being angry and being the victim and feeling sorry for yourself. The quicker you start, the quicker you get back to your old self, and even more improved. Another thing is, there's things spiritually that you can do to prevent energy harvesting. I know I do talk about meditation. I give you guys a little vanilla. Meditation. You can use, of course, amulets are important, like necklaces, because it's just in their face. And especially when you pray over it, and it takes that energy. Yeah, it's powerful. Sigils to protect yourself, symbols, because they target the subconscious mind. So, okay, this is another thing. When you learn the science of it, you're not going to get scared. Like, you're not going to be so fearful because this is science. It's like a feminine, girly science. Hi, my first time here, loving the vibe. Hi, Eva, 888. 888. Sidereal Aquarius here. Hey, Sidereal Aquarius, how are you? I'm friends with the Sidereal Aquarius as well. Oh yeah, she is. Are you Shatabisha? My mom's a Shatabisha. So many sidereal Aquariuses in my life. What I like about sidereal Aquariuses is you guys are go-getters. You guys will always remind me to get to that dollar. To get to the dollar. Oh, happy birthday, Lex. Let me pin your comment. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Lexa. Lex. Happy birthday, Lisa. Remember that The Simpsons episode? Oh, I just got a whole bunch of incense. I have lavender. Ooh, I love lavender. I love lavender. Lavender is my favorite scent. Ever. Like, ever since I was a little girl. Do you know what I used to do in school? I would get essential oils and I would put them in my book. Like, in class. Like... And it just, I guess it just put me at peace because I hated school. I hated school so much. And I remember the girls in class, they were like, oh my God, what's that smell? They were like, what's that smell? What's that smell? Baby, it's lavender, okay? Sandalwood is, you know what sandalwood is also good for? A lot of people don't speak about this. Communicating with your ancestors. I'm going to speak about this on a whole different live because ancestors, child, I can be here all day. I could be here all day speaking about ancestors, but ancestors are so important. And I have a personal story about my ancestors that I think may touch a few of you. Yeah. I think it's going to be, maybe like an emotional live. That's going to come up, like, that's going to come soon. Dragon blood is amazing for sensuality, for protection. Really, really good for protection. Powerful. I love the smell of it. And if you work with Lilith, dragon's blood is really good too. Root chakra. Nag Champa is great for manifestation. It's great for money. If you want money, use Nag Champa. I promise you. 12 disciples, 12 zodiac signs. But yet, they don't have critical thinking. So they don't... they don't think like that. They don't even realize, okay, the age of Pisces was when religion came out. The fish symbolism. Why is there so many fish symbolism? Why does the Pope, if you guys see the picture of the Pope's hat, it looks like a fish. Like, his hat looks like the mouth of a fish. I need to find a picture. Even the Vatican, I've been doing some research on the Vatican, guys. That is a cult central. Like, there's people that queue up to meet the Pope. And it's like, do you know what the Pope... Like, the Pope is like, he's into some dark... He's tampering in some dark side of stuff. He's tampering in dark side of stuff. Pope hat. I remember watching, like, this long documentary on how... On the, I think it was breaking Christianity down into Gnosticism. How do you say that? Like, it's Gnotism, and I was saying how God, the Son, is actually the Son. They just changed the spelling from C-O-N, from C-U-N to C-O-N. Yeah. Neural knowledge said the 12 disciples represent the emotions we need to work on, what the disciples struggle with. I agree, because I was actually saying this to a friend. In terms of astrology is there to help us what we should work on. So as an alchemist, I don't like to focus too much on astrology because it can be a trap. However, I like to use astrology to learn. So I know, guys, sometimes I'll be chatting shit about Libras. Libras, I love you. I have a soft spot for Libra. I have a sister that's a Libra. I had a best friend that was a Libra. Okay, I had an ex-boyfriend that was a Libra. Okay, so Libras, I'm a Libra Mars myself. So I have a soft spot for Libras. But I learn from people. So though I can be like, oh, Libras are this, Libras are that. Libras are good with business. Libras know how to... Sometimes you do have to be fake in life. Sometimes you do have to be fake. And I learned that from them. I see how they move, and they're really good with it. Especially in terms of men. They're really good with men, the Libra girls. And each and every sign, I always see where I can learn. In my last live, I literally was talking about Leo. I was saying how Leo, they believe that they just deserve They should take up space. Period. As you should. You should take up space. Why not? Why not? Why can't you be center stage? So I agree with Narrow Knowledge. I love watching his videos. I haven't watched them in a bit though. Okay, I will say Narrow Knowledge really inspired me as well to talk about spirituality, because I know in America, guys, it's really popular for Black people to talk about this, but not in Europe. Like, it's not popular for a lot of Black people to speak about spirituality. We get a lot of hate because a lot of us are first generation immigrant, like, immigrant parents, so that were religious. And yeah, just even now, as I'm speaking now, I just know people from back home are gonna be like putting me into their group chat and be like, "What's she talking about?" I don't care. So when I saw Narrow Knowledge speaking about esoteric knowledge, it really inspired me. I was like, wow, like, and the fact that he had a very religious background, and I guess he's like a smart ass, so he learned the Bible. And I'm kind of like that too. Like, I'm like, this doesn't make sense. I'll learn it. And I'm like, oh, okay, that doesn't make it even more sense. Hello, Iman. Put some more gloves on. I want to wipe my lips off. Actually, we use some micellar water. 50 layers of makeup. Okay, guys, this is actually the funny thing. I was literally saying this to myself, yeah? I have the type of facial features that looks like I have on loads of makeup, especially when I wear my lash extensions. It's because it's my cheeks and my face. That's why I can't use the bold filter on TikTok, because it makes me look like a man, and it's just because I have strong features. So us strong feature girls, we have to go a bit lighter if you want to, because who fucking cares at the end of the day. But if you want to, we have to like go a bit lighter on makeup, because it looks like we're wearing more makeup than usual. But that's, I promise you, it's not the case. I don't even wear foundation. I knew I shouldn't have put my eyeliner, because every time I do, it smudges. Oh, so no makeup came through for me. I didn't even see that. Thank you, girl. Oh my gosh, the 6 planets in Pisces. Yeah, beauty pill, thank you. She says 6 planets in Pisces right now. We all need to manifest our greatest desires. You're right, because let me tell you something. I don't really like talking about money here. Too tough, but recently I wrote something down and I got it. Money-wise. And I was like, whoa, like, what the fuck? Like, it was so creepy. It was so creepy. I mean, I did say it. Like, if you guys caught that live, remember when I said that we have so many planets in Pisces? So this is your time to write things down, because it's going to manifest. Well, it's been manifesting for me. So while the planets are still in Pisces, guys, utilize this. Also, she is so spiritual. I wanted to say, because I was speaking about Pretty and Charmed. Remember when I was promoting Pretty and Charmed Academy, and then I backtracked? That's kind of what I'm speaking about here. I backtracked because I still had a core belief, like a wound from growing up in the church. And then I heard a friend kind of came to me and was just like, are you sure you want to talk about this? Are you sure? What are people going to say? Like, she was like, oh, no, YouTubers don't speak about this. Like, you're meant to keep the secret. And I was like, oh, I'm meant to keep the secret? Oh, it's a bad thing? So like, I backtracked from the Pretty Charmed Academy. And I knew that you were pretty excited for that. So I'm back. I'm back, because this is who I am. I'm going to post some resources on the Patreon. And when I do, I'll let you know. I'll share it, of course. Yeah, Gen V is like The Boys. I watch The Boys. What's his name? What's his name? Not Oppenheimer. Not The Deep. The Deep is crazy. He's weird. Menstrual tea. I've never heard of that. I think you're taking a piss. I think that's a troll account. I think that's a troll account. Menstrual tea. Kylie Jenner? You look like Kylie Jenner. It's a compliment. I love Kylie Jenner. Thank you. I don't see it at all. I don't see it at all. She isn't Ashleisha. Not the Ashleisha coming through. Oh, you're Shatwisha. I'm right. Oh, yay! Aquarius moon. Moon in Capricorn? Are you a UA moon too? I'm a moon in Capricorn. Or are you Shavana? I don't know, Ligma. Sorry. Hi from Spain. You're so pretty. Hi, Zoe. Hi. What part of Spain are you from? I'm overdue another visit to Spain. I've been to Mallorca. I know it's like an island outside Spain, but still, they still count it as Spain, right? Mallorca, Marbella. I don't actually think I've been to actual Spain. I've been to Portugal. Is Ligma also who's Ligma? This kind of interesting about the 12 disciples. I'm gonna reread their stories and see what star sign I can match them with. Yes, it's really, really interesting, and these are the type of breakdowns that I'm gonna be doing. But like I said before, I just thought it would be kind of really random. Like imagine I just randomly dropped the video, like a live on the 12 disciples and correlating that to the star signs. You guys would be like, well, what? But I feel like now after this, I can, because people, they can just go back to this. Let me show you my oh, sorry girl, you said what books am I currently reading? I actually forgot to show you this. So as you guys know, I'm mastering tarot. I know I said, oh, I'm not gonna do tarot because I feel like even though I do it for myself, when I do it for other people, sometimes my energy can get low. I've fixed that. Like that's fine. I know how to I have boundaries now with my energy, and there's crystals that you can do certain things to get your energy up. So I'm all good with that. So it's 78 Degrees of Wisdom by Rachel Pollack. And this book was recommended to me online by a lot of tarot readers. So I was like, okay, let me get this book. And I'll show you what it looks like. So, for example, it was the High Priestess. And then it will go into example. I've also been like just really learning the history of tarot. And guys, it started from like gambling tarot, and it started in Italy, I think. Okay, and then I got the birthday. I said that, sorry, I was reading your comment. The birthday. I got these easy learning tarot deck. It comes with the star signs. Ooh, and then like some manuals, like how to do it. Make sure to ask yes or no questions. You can consult with the tarot about whatever you want because everything is within your reach. Love, business, fortune, work, family, health, relationships, the past, the present, and the future. The cards can access anything. Prepare your questions in a concrete way. An easy way to do this is to ask questions that can be answered with a yes or no. Avoid vague questions. For example, instead of asking, when will I meet the love of my life? You can say, have I met the love of my life? Have I already met the love of my life? Or will I find the love of my life this year? Ask questions while looking for the positive side of a situation. For example, do not ask, will I get sick? Do it like this. Is this harmful to my health? Ask as many questions as you need during the consultation to determine the who, why, when, and where. Good luck and enjoy your deck. Okay, cool. So this is super cool. This is what it looks like. So it will literally tell you. Am I able to focus on him? No. Okay, so it'll say if it's like a yes card or no or maybe. Then it'll have the chakra, that's the solar plexus, and it will have the element, the sun, and the planetary, the sun, Leo, strength card, and then power, energy, great love, the spirit that dominates matter, action, courage, success, powerful will, great physical strength, inner strength that tames the beast. And also, if it comes up in reverse, it'll also give you the reverse as well. And yeah, I also have like a regular tarot deck, but I just think this is what I've been using to just help sharpen my skill. I was using it yesterday. I asked it a question. I said, mind you, I've already asked this question like 3 times. And you know, 3 is my magic number. Should I talk about spirituality, magic, the occult? Should I talk about that like on YouTube? And I said, yeah. And I pulled out 6 cards. I kept, again, yeah. I was like, my ancestors want me to speak about this so bad. Like, and it's not the first time I've pulled that out. Like, they really want me to talk about this. So that's why I feel like it's greater than me. Hey, good night and blessings from Trinidad and Tobago. Hey, Red Ant. Good night, my love. I need to visit Trinidad and Tobago. I need to go back to the Caribbean, period. Because when I was at the Caribbean, it's like a different world. It's not like it's real. It's like you enter a different dimension. I'm telling you. Anyone that has been to the Caribbean, like, comment down below, because it's not real. That's why people act wild when they go to the Caribbean. But I was a little bit wild. I was a little bit wild. Girl, I was in Punta Cana. And then I was going to go to Barbados, but I was like, I think that's a bit boring, so I didn't go. You're a Taurus on the moon too? Oh my gosh. Do you know how hard it is for me to find a fellow UA? Damn, all I had to do was just get online. I'm always dropping my drink. Guys. All I had to do was just get online. Like, wow. We are so alike. Yes. Shout me out, please. Hey, Jackie Lacey. What is it called? The Rider Waite Tarot deck. Is it this one? Let me show you. Is it this one? That just said the plain picture. I put my essential oils on here. It smells like patchouli and rose. Hi, Ben. What's that deck called? Is it the Rider deck? Yes, I'm pretty sure. After the live, I'm gonna put a link. I'll put a link on my Instagram story, and I'll see if I can make an Amazon storefront. Last time I tried to make an Amazon storefront, it was saying that, oh, it's not available in my country. I don't know about that. You live in the Bahamas? I'm streaming from Europe. Ugh. It's your birthday? It's everyone's birthday tonight, huh? Happy birthday, Marcy. Where in Europe? I'm in England right now. England. Do you guys have any spiritual questions, or where are you on your journey? Where are you on your journey right now? Also, because you said you're UA, right? Have you experienced basically you having to be like the first, like you have to lead the way? Like, even like with me, what I'm doing now, I know I'm not the first to speak about spirituality, but it feels like that. Like, especially where I'm from, And I'm Nigerian. I grew up in Ireland. I live in the UK now. Like, people don't speak about this. Like, even when I get on TikTok, because TikTok is filled with so many locals. One girl asked me on my live, "Do I believe in God?" I was like, "Girl, obviously I believe in God. Like, what are you talking about? Really?" The fact I think everything is conscious and I think there's power in like herbs, does that not show how much I believe in God? So I feel like I have to kind of lead the way, and I don't mind. Let me look through the comments, see if I missed anything. Oh, you said you love Charmed. That's my. Oh yeah, yeah. You said that's your favorite all time. I love Charmed. I just love. I feel like '90s just got it right. They got it right with the mystical. They got it right with the occult. They got it right. They got it right. Damn it, guys. Even when you watch the Vampire Diaries, there's certain things that's like it's actually real. Like the vervain, you know, the herb or the flower vervain. That's actually really good for psychic attacks, like in real life. Like real life, real life. Like you can use that to prevent yourself from getting psychic attacks. Oh, you'll be back. Okay, girl. Okay, I'm focusing on protection right now. I've gone through so many attacks, like it's crazy. I was so clueless. I was death attacked by psychotic women who I thought were friends. Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me as well. Just psychotic people, psychotic women that I thought were my friends. And yeah, it's so funny because like you're there thinking they have good intentions for you. Meanwhile, they're sending you evil energy and negative energy. And you're probably always with them as well. That's why protection is everything. Protection is everything. And don't think, because I feel like there's some people, like, they feel bad. I don't know why, but there's some people that they feel bad to protect themselves, especially spiritually. And just like, you if you knew what people were probably doing to you behind closed doors, like, okay, okay, if people can be mean to you in front of your face, like they can be wicked to you in front of your face, what do you think they're doing behind closed doors? And I don't mean that to put fear into you at all. I'm just being real. I'm just being real with you. No wonder you said you're going to the spiritual shop tomorrow to get yourself some things. Yeah, that will really do you right. That's why I started focusing with protection. Then I got to a really stable place, and then I started doing the abundance. You can't go wrong with abundance. I'm American, and I'm the first to do ancestral work. One family member said not to talk to the dead. I laughed. You see how I had to do like a massive eye roll just there? Yeah, even with African Americans, guys, there's a lot of people that still shit on hoodoo and they still shit on working with ancestors. Like, it's crazy. Honey, you're drinking the blood. Okay, you're drinking the blood. You're drinking the body, the bread. That's necromancy. You're calling on the spirit. That's necromancy. They don't, because they're not educated. They don't know what they're doing. That's worse. That's worse to me. That's why it's better to learn something to avoid it. Because if you're like, oh, that's, don't call in the dead, don't call in the dead, but honey, you're doing that. You're drinking the blood, the representation of the blood. But don't mind them. Even if they say, oh, you're calling on this, you're calling on that, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. For example, there was a situation that happened with me, and my family, they don't know I do this. Honestly, if they do, I don't care. Like, I really don't care. I'm grown. But the situation that happened with a family member, and they weren't feeling their best. They were sick. We're praying, we're praying, we're praying. Nothing was happening. I was getting really scared. So I had to do what I had to do. And I went to my ancestors. And I said, please, like, this is my family member. Please, like, I don't want them, anything bad to happen to them. And then they recovered like that. Like that. And my family don't know. And I can't just say, like, oh, like, I'm not looking for the accolades, but it's just like, imagine if we all came together. Like, imagine if we all came together, if it wasn't just me. How much more we could have, like, just life. But you just do what you need to do for yourself and your family. And at the end of the day, it's no one's business. Focused on working on my spiritual gifts, especially my dreams, and being able to sense spirits. Yeah, like, I'm also focusing on my spiritual gifts as well. So I downloaded an app last night called Are You Psychic? And you can download it on the Play Store, I think, Play Store, and on the App Store as well. And basically, you just have to, like, guess what's behind the card. And it's a great way to strengthen your claircognizance. And I feel like with my clairsentience, I don't need to strengthen that anymore. I'm being so for real. Sometimes it's too much. It's too much. I haven't had a dream in a hot minute. I haven't had a dream in a hot minute. I need to start taking that mugwort again. Because when I was taking my mugwort, it definitely helped with my dream. And being able to sense spirits. Do you ever feel like when there's a spirit around, your ears will ring, or your ears will, like, block? It may not ring, but, like, it will block. The temperature in the room is going to change. Sometimes I'll hit, like, a little I'm like, what's that? I'm like, what's that? But I always know I'm safe. Like, you just know. Thanks for the likes, guys. You've noticed that aura? Yeah. Okay, that's another thing. I was mentioning this in the live before. When you meditate a lot, or when you strengthen your spiritual gifts, you can see other people's aura. Sometimes you can feel auras. Some people, they can see the color. I'm more of a feeler. I can feel your aura. Depends on the person. Sometimes I can see their color. Have I ever connected to any goddesses? Yes, I have. I'm gonna mention it in the video that I filmed on how to work with goddesses. So I'll let you know which ones I worked with. I've worked with Santa Morte. Okay, I've worked with her. I don't know if okay, I've worked with Santa Morte. Okay, cool. She's cool. Like, she's powerful. Like, I love her. Like, we love Santa Muerte here. Like, come on. I don't work with her anymore, but yeah. I know this is not a goddess, but Archangel Michael. Always. Lilith. I feel like it's a popular one, though. I worked with Lilith. I don't work with her anymore. What else? Who else? Pombajera. I worked with Pombajera. I like Pombajera. I like her energy. I like her. And then energetically, like, Aphrodite. When I first was on, like, doing content, Athena for wisdom, and Thoth. I have his book. I know that's not goddess, it's a god, but still. I highly recommend working with goddesses, because whatever it is that you're going through, you can accelerate getting to your higher state, or your desired goal, your desired outcome, if you work with goddesses, because at the end of the day, they live within you. So you're just awakening something that's already inside of you. And they just want the best for you. And I don't think it's anything to be scared about. Like, there's a goddess for everything. If you experience sexual trauma, like when you're a child, like, there's goddesses you can work with. If you experience Heartbreak, there's goddesses you can work with to get you over that. If you're a people pleaser and you want to stand up for yourself, there's goddesses you can work with. If you want to have more strategy, like let's say you're in the workplace and you're like, damn, I've been working in this workplace for a long time and I just don't have that strategic mind. Like, what can I do? You can work with strategic goddesses. If you want to have a baby and you're like, damn, my fertility, like, it's not, what's going on? Like, I want to be more fertile, but it's not happening. You can work with goddesses that are fertility goddesses. If you want to attract love, like, oh my god, like, it's been ages, I just want to attract love, like, what's going on? You can work with love goddesses. You're like, you know what, I just want to enhance my beauty, like, what's going on? And so on and so on. If you want to protect yourself, you're like, I need to protect myself, and I want to have protection. I even want someone that's going to protect me on my behalf. Like, if people are going to mess with me, oh, you're going to be dealt with. There's people you can work with. All right. People you can work with. What's my love language? My love language is what's it called? Is it action? But you have to action with gifts. Okay, so gifts and action, like service, like to be a service, to provide, you know. Thank you, Deepak. Thank you. I'm focusing on movement and my own energy, trying to stay mostly in my light. There's chaotic energy everywhere, dancing with your eyes closed, just letting go and feeling your spirit in yoga. That's powerful, okay? Guys, listen to Danny when she says dance with your eyes closed. You should really, really do that. And sometimes you can almost even get into a trance. But it's just very powerful. And sometimes I will do it with the lights off. I don't know if you've ever tried that, but if you do it in the dark, it's also really, really powerful. And I'll do it with like African drums too. But I love that. I love that you're trying to stay focused on your energy as the gem that you are. I need to really try yoga. I was meant to go yoga with my friend, but like, I think she's like on holidays, so I should go by myself, to be honest. I don't need to go with her. Hey, hey, beautiful. Hey, how are you? You look 18, are you? Girl, boy, no. I'm 25. I'm turning 26. It's just because I have a young spirit. I have a young spirit. Something I used to be insecure about, but there's nothing to be insecure about. I think it's just, you know, when you're neurodivergent and you're around like those neurotypicals, I think sometimes they think you're childish, you're not serious, but I actually am, especially when it comes to my hyperfixation. But I just have it's funny because I'm an old soul, but with a young spirit. I've worked with Kali Ma, Oshun, and Aphrodite. Very amazing experiences. Oh, Kali Ma. I've researched on Kali Ma. I haven't worked with her yet. Sometimes I will ask myself, like, what would Kali do? Like, I do find myself asking that. Oshun. Oshun is powerful. Oshun is very, very powerful. Oshun and Aphrodite, they're kind of like similar energy types. Obviously, they're not the same, guys. I know that. But energy type, the love and the beauty aspects. I'm glad that you had an amazing experience. See, this is what I want. I want you guys to show other people that, like, there's nothing to be scared of. I don't know why people are... Why are you guys so scary? I think I have my hair in my eye. Oh, someone in the Discord, she was saying that she's also working with this goddess. She was having her dance classes, and then her dance teacher was like, you should pick a goddess. And then when you pick the goddess, it's going to incorporate into your dances, something like that. I think she was working with like Devi something, like the goddess. I don't know. Speaking of goddesses, maybe I should just pull this. Hi, love from Iran. You're from the yoga capital of the world. One day I'm gonna go to India. I'm gonna go to India and I'm gonna have a whole retreat. I'm gonna do it the right way. I don't want to like culture appropriate or anything. I just think their culture is beautiful. Honestly, like I'm obsessed. I like shiny things. I love the shiny, the glamour. Shiny jewelry, earrings. Very feminine. Okay. Give us oh, sugar. The goddess of the live, spirit. Give us the goddess of the live. Assalamu alaikum. Hi. Happy Ramadan. It's over in what, 2 days or 1 day now? I tried to do Ramadan, guys. I did it last year successfully. This year, I didn't. It didn't work out. NYX secrets. I've never heard of NYX before. Great goddess, sacred unity. Mama Aucha. The Morrigan. That's one I know. Sorry, I don't know all the other goddesses. Shit. Okay, the Morrigan, death, and magic. And I feel like that resonates with me, because I feel like even me doing this is really like a transformational life for me personally. I feel like it's a lot of like death and rebirth, especially with the content that I'm going to be producing in the future. Yes, I'm still going to do envy, because I feel like envy has a lot to do with what I'm talking about. Protecting yourself. Who are you protecting yourself against? The narcissists, the people that envy you. You know what I mean? It goes hand in hand. And the magic, obviously, because that's what I'm talking about. Duh. But you know what's so funny? Why do people think magic, you need to have candles just to be magical? No, you don't. All you need is your mind. Hey, Brooklyn. Hey, I really appreciate your personality and your content. Thank you. I'm going to do a poll, guys, for the next live. So look out for my community post. Actually, it depends. It depends, because I might change my mind. I don't know. Just, yeah, if I put it on my post, I put it on my post. If I don't, then I'm just going to randomly drop a live. Am I doing a collective reading? I was basically pulling a card out like a goddess. But let me do an actual collective reading using my intuitive oracle card. I love this deck so much. Quantum physics, mind magic. Thank you. Please do not ignore me. Guys, you see, this is why I like getting alive on portrait mode. Sorry, soon we're going to go back to landscape, but I always get like these weirdos when I go on portrait, and it really helps with my views, so. Which is also going to push the message out there. Yeah, so quantum physics, mind magic. That's why I said earlier on the live, if you're scared of magic, you haven't researched, because it's science. And I can put my hand up. I'm a smarty pants sometimes. So even though I've always been magical, when it came to like the tools, sometimes I'll be like, does it really work? Like, does it really work? Like, I'll overanalyze. You guys can see from my breakdowns, like, I do like to add logic and overanalyze. So what made me be like, oh no, this stuff is just science and it's real, is when I got into quantum physics. And then there's some things that you just can't explain. That's the whole magic of it. Like, you can't explain. You don't know exactly how it works, but it works. Okay, so Spirit, give us an overall message for the live. Like, what should we, what do we need to hear? Let me shuffle it again. What do we need to hear? Oh, there we have it. Ooh, explore fullness. Explore fullness. Ah, this is so beautiful. Explore who you are. Explore fullness. Explore, for example, okay, with this live, because I feel like it really always picks up on my energy too, but I feel like we reflect each other. We see each other. I always have to say that all the time. I literally came here being so vulnerable. Like, a lot of people would, because let me be honest, do you know how many YouTubers and content creators do this on the low? Most people, most celebrities, most, you know, but I'm actually being like, no, you know, I'm gonna express myself fully. This is who I am, and if you want to take it, you can take it. If you don't want to take it, you can unsubscribe. But I'm gonna put you guys on. I'm gonna say, look, I want to explore who I am fully, and this is who I am. I'm spiritual, I'm magical, and I like these things. I like herbs. I think herbs are powerful. You guys drink tea, and tea is a herb, and tea has an effect on you. So why wouldn't tea have an effect on my manifestation if it's just energy, right? Like, anyways, whoever is watching this too, this is your message to express yourself fully. And you know what it is that you need to do to express yourself. And Spirit is telling me you may be creative. Okay, Spirit is telling me express yourself creativity. Creativity. That word is, oh my God. I don't know why that word's not coming up that way. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking of, like, not really for like the 9-to-5ers, because I mean, if you want to explore yourself at your work, you can explore yourself at your work, but there's limits with that, you know, when you do 9-to-5. But I don't know, I just keep hearing like someone is doing like something creative, like you're creative, whatever it is, whether it's music, actor, content creator, you're a fashion designer. Explore yourself fully. Okay, don't hold back. Don't hold back. That's what I got. I literally just got home and opened YouTube and saw you're live. Hey girl. Oh, you're gonna enjoy the replay. You're gonna enjoy the replay. Because I'm gonna get off soon. I'm gonna get off before like 20 minutes. Okay, let's pull another one. Spirit, give us another message. Okay, we're gonna explore ourselves fully, but what else? What should we do after that? This flew out, but I wasn't even. Let's shuffle again. A card flew out, but I don't think it was a message. What else should we know? Express ourselves fully and what? The same card came out. The same card came out. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that to the side. Okay, they really want us to express ourselves fully. Okay. Damn, who's hiding? Who's holding back? Who's holding back? Okay. Oh, I always get this. The wisdom of the solar plexus. And guys, I have a live on the solar plexus, and if you're on my Instagram story, I think this came up in the morning as well. There's someone, okay, and this goes in hand to hand with explore yourself fully. Because if you're not exploring yourself fully, you're not operating from your sacral chakra. Because your sacral chakra is in your gut. And your sacral chakra is your will. It's your power. It's your confidence. It's your esteem. And you're not expressing yourself fully, that ties to low self-esteem, which ties to a low sacral chakra. You're not operating from your will. You're not operating from your power. You're not operating from your creativity. Because the sacral chakra, creativity is ruled by the sacral chakra. And if you're not operating from your creativity, how are you going to express yourself fully? And that's the wisdom of the solar plexus. This is what I was saying in my video as well. Another way you can really activate the solar plexus, the biggest way, is to not give a fuck. Like, you can't give a fuck. Especially if you're a messenger. And I heard this from a lady today. Her name is Kristen Motivation on TikTok, and she's amazing. Guys, please check her out. Kristen Motivation on TikTok. She's amazing. I'll share one of her videos on my Instagram story. She said, if you're a messenger and you're scared of being perceived, then how are you going to deliver the messages? Because when you're scared of being perceived, and I feel like being a messenger doesn't always have to be content creator. Guys, being a messenger can be a creative. Creativity is a messenger. You can literally be a singer and you're a messenger because you're putting something out there into the universe. Anyways, so she said, when you're a messenger, you can't worry too much about being perceived because you're taking yourself out of the present moment and you're putting yourself in the future. And when you're putting yourself in the future, how are you meant to deliver this message that you're meant to deliver in the present moment? And then you're clogging the message. Now the message is muffled. Have you guys experienced that? I know I have. So when you fully stop giving a fuck about how you're being perceived, and you pick up the call and you do what God has told you to do, which is whatever download that you received, then you do that. And I know it can be hard. I know it can be daunting to think, why me? Wow, this is going to be very vulnerable. Like, why? I know I got this download, but oh my God, what are people going to think about me? Take yourself out of it because you're bigger than that. You're a messenger. I think I want to pull one more card, okay? You know, third time's a charm. What? Jackal. I was saying Jackie. Sorry, Jackal. The synchronicities. Do you know who farted in the elevator? I will spend a lot of money if you are a psychic and can tell me. Probably yourself. You're probably projecting. Okay. Yo, not gonna lie, what's your vid about using evil eye to channel positive energy? Thank you, gang. No lie, your vids kept me disciplined. Oh, thank you, Jim. You're welcome. Yes, guys, you can literally use evil eye to your benefit. You can use this channel energy. Even now, like, you think when I talk about all these spiritual things, do you think I don't know, like, people are going to be sending me evil eye and, like, ignorant Christians or people from back home? They're like, ooh, why is she talking about magic? Ooh, why is she talking about this? Like, oh, I know. Girl, I have my transmutation ward set up. Every time you try to send me evil eye, I have that thing transmuting into, I don't want to say it because I don't want people to interfere with my thing, but I created a whole transmutation ward. You guys can literally do that. There's banishing wards that you can do, or you can create a transmutation ward. So keep it coming. Ireland, meaning the Dominican, yeah. Okay, one doesn't want to drop, so we'll just get it from the top. Oh. Wow. Wow, sorry guys. I'm getting so like I'm literally like shaking a little bit, like I'm getting a bit hot because I can feel like the energy, okay? The third and the last sign. Let this be your sign. What? Let this be your sign. So, you guys know solar plexus came up already on my Instagram story. I posted about solar plexus, I think. And then explore fullness came up twice during this live. And then I pulled another card. I'm like, okay, give us the final message to seal it in. And it's saying, let this be your sign. Oh, hard to read backwards, but I get it. I wish, is there a way I could mirror the screen? I know I could do it on TikTok, but I don't know how to do it here. Oh, there's a retouch button. Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. But yeah, let this be your sign. I'll see if I can find a way after the live. But yeah. So guys, let this be your sign. So whoever is holding back and expressing themselves fully, and you're not operating from your will, you may even lack doing. You may even be like in your lazy era right now because you don't even have the will, you don't have the drive, you don't have the power, because that's literally what the sacral chakra is all about. It's about the inner power, the inner will, the inner drive, the inner confidence to do. So you're lacking on that. And I feel like you're lacking on that because you're not expressing yourself. And that's why I said this is your sign. Do with that what you will, okay? Why are you faking the accent? I'm not faking an accent. This is how I talk. Guys, I was in drama school. I'm just a theater kid at heart. Like, I'm just me. The Havnik chakra, Mrigashira and Ardra dominate. Oh, do you know I'm an Mrig Mercury? And that's my AK. So that's like my soul's mission. And I think that's so cool. And I'm an Ardra on my D9. Ardra Sun. Ardra Sun or Ardra Moon. And that makes sense because, you know, they say Ardras are very like big on social media. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense because your D9 is your career chart. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm still an Taurus shadow, but I'm not a moon this time. It's a Taurus shadow rising. And I'm like, yes, please. Because I love being a UA. Like, I would never change it for the world. We can still read this, sis. Okay, no problem. So guys, I'm just gonna leave it the cards because I think 3-card pull, we got the message. We got the message, and it was saying like, girl, the message is loud and clear. I can't wait till I really master tarot, so I can be helping you guys out. Like, if you have any issues at work, if you feel like someone's sending you evil eye or witchcraft, God forbid, witchcraft, the best place to start is divination before you do anything that you regret. Okay, let's say they're not even sending you anything, and then and then you want to like do something bad to them, and they're not even doing anything to harm you. Like, yeah, that wouldn't be nice. So that's why it's good to do divination, because sometimes our minds can play tricks on us, especially if you've been through a lot of abuse or you had a lot of trauma in the past. Sometimes you can think someone's doing something to you, but they're not. Okay, they're just catching strays. I've been there. I can put my hand up and say that. What is Ardra? I've never heard of this before. So basically, there's another astrology system called Vedic. And it's more accurate, way more accurate than the traditional Western astrology. So if you put your birth chart into Google, you just type in like Vedic birth chart calculator, put your birth time in and everything. Make sure you have your birth time, okay? Because that's really important. Put your birth time in. Then the trick is, then go on YouTube and then, let's say if it says like you're an Ardra Sun, type in Ardra Sun on YouTube and then watch that and do it bit by bit by bit. then your moon sign, moon. And then once you have that down, then move on to the houses. When you have the houses down, then you can do the aspects, and then you can do this, and then you can do that, and then learn with other people too. Then you notice the people in your life, and then you'll just, it's all about pattern recognition. If you're neurodivergent, it'll be easy for you. Okay, I missed your comment. Sapphire, it's ironic. My dad, both my sons are sidereal Tauruses, May 23rd and June 6th. Hey, I'm June 3rd. Okay, June 11th birthdays. My bestie is June 16th, most talented girl in the world. I love that. Yeah, so wow, you tracked a lot of like Tauruses. What's in your 11th house? What's in your 11th house? I'm curious. Mm. At the end of the day, like, you are an earth sign, and I feel like earth, we always find each other. Because I was saying this to a friend, I was like, I always know when someone doesn't have any earth in their big three. Like, I just know. It's just very obvious, okay? It's very obvious. But Gemini, tropical Geminis are very talented. Sidereal Tauruses are very, we're very talented, and we just do us, honestly. I'm not West Indian though. Um, I feel like in another life I was. It's the Irish accent because it's similar. They say Irish are like the Jamaicans of Europe, something. June 12th. Oh, we have another Gemini in the house. I love being a Gemini. I'm actually going to be posting some short form content on being a Gemini because recently on TikTok, I've been seeing a lot of Geminis like talk and defend our sign. So I'm like, I have a few things to say too. So I'll be posting something there. It's basically Hindu astrology. Basically Hindu astrology. Very accurate. Very accurate. My big three: Capricorn Sun, Taurus Moon, Leo Rising. I'm a Leo Rising in tropical. I'm Leo Rising, Ashlisha Rising. I love being a Leo Rising. It's like the you're the sun. Like, you shine wherever you go, and you give people life. And a lot of Leo Risings face jealousy, and some people, they be, oh, Leos want attention, Leos want this. I feel like when you're a Leo Rising, the attention follows you. The attention really just follows you. Oh, thank you. You're beautiful. Love being a Gemini. We are so special. We are very unique, and that's why I'm literally making these videos, because I feel like we're very misunderstood. Air in general is very misunderstood. I do, even though I come from Libras, I feel like Libras are misunderstood a little bit. Aquarius is, everyone knows that about Aquarius. They're meant to be like the aliens, we're just in our own lane. And why Geminis are so, like, say, oh, Geminis are fake, Geminis are this. We're adaptable, and we also mirror. We read energy. We're very spiritual. Like, we're very, very spiritual signs. Think about all the Geminis like Tupac is very spiritual. Left Eye was doing up Dr. Sebi and doing up vegetable diet, alkaline diet, before people even knew what alkaline diet was. Lauryn Hill was on the... Lauryn Hill, she's always talking about God and shit. Like, we're just very... Even though we're cuckoo, because Lauryn Hill's like, you're talking about God, but sometimes, like, you have a crazy side. Even Left Eye, when she burnt that guy's house. Tupac, we're crazy. Like, we're spiritual, but we're crazy. Shit. Wouldn't trade it for the world. Kanye, talking about church, this, Yeezus, but look at Kanye, he's crazy. Look. Yeah, some sign is just the ego, not the personality. But I feel like sometimes it adds, depending on the house. And let's not lie, like, our ego, they do play a part in our personality. But I definitely get what you're saying, because my friend, like, she called me, we're just newly friends, right? And then she FaceTimed me, and then she was like, why are you so quiet? She's like, Oh, why are you so still? Like, why are you so shy? Why are you so like, you're quite, are you okay? I was like, oh yeah, I am. I'm just like, sometimes I can be shy. And also, I'm just like, because I guess like online and when we're texting, when I'm voice noting her, sometimes I can be more like, da da da, like blase blase. But when I was calling, I was just chilling. Like, I was just chilling. I was about to go to bed. I was just about to eat. So I was real chill. And I don't think she expected it. But I think that's just my Capricorn coming out, my Capricorn sun coming out. And at the end of the day, I am a sidereal Taurus Capricorn moon. Like, I have that earth element in my big three, so I'm gonna be still like the earth, solid, you know. So she wasn't expecting it. Just took me off guard. She was just like, oh my god, like you're so chill. And I was like, yeah. Also, if you guys have any requests for live discussions, feel free to DM me. I think it'll be better if you DM me on my Instagram, just in case it gets lost on YouTube. Okay, I did say I was gonna go in like 20 minutes. Tell me your North Node now. My North Node, in tropical, it's Leo. In sidereal, my North Node, I'm guessing it's Cancer. I'm guessing it's like Cancer. I can't remember what knack. I have cosmic insights on my phone, so I'm recording my phone, so I can't even check my phone. I think it said my MC is Barani. Don't quote me on that. Like, I'm not too sure. But I know my 10th house, anyways, I have Barani in my 10th house, and I have Ashwini in my 10th house, Aries in my 10th house, Jupiter and Saturn in my 10th house. Telling you guys my whole business. Jupiter and Saturn conjunction, that can be quite tough, but at the end of the day, like, I like it because it keeps me, I think it's really good for career. I think it's really, really good for career. You want to get a birth chart reading? Yes, I think you should, because I talk about knowing thyself. Know thyself. It's a big thing in spirituality and alchemy. You have to know who you are. Who am I? Like, if you ask yourself, who am I? Take your name away, take your job away. What could you say? And I feel like with astrology, it really takes you back to who you are energetically. And numerology is also really good too. Remember I told you guys that I've been studying numerology? I'm getting really good at it. I'm getting good. Sometimes the North Node stays the same in Vedic and tropical. I'm cap North in both. Oh, North Node, okay. I feel like it would either way, whether it's Leo or Cancer, I feel like that would really apply to me, because I feel like people, when they guess my star sign, they always say Leo, or sometimes they think Cancer, which are not wrong, because I'm a Cancer rising, and I feel like it's because I'm very like nurturing and big sis vibe, motherly vibes, and I feel like Cancer is very teacher role. Cancers are very vulnerable. Like, I feel like I wear my heart on my sleeve, low key. Like, I feel like I do on online. Like, a lot of people aren't this vocal online. Sending love. Hey, Sublime Life. Okay, guys, any last questions before I go? So I can read my books for you. Read my books and do my research. Also need to watch my fantasy show. Guys, I'm watching The Witcher. But I low-key want to just go back to watching Charmed, because I'm the type of person that, like, I like watching some things I've watched before. I can't go back to the originals. I've watched the originals like 4 times, and I just feel like, girl, please, like, watch something new. Like, that's a problem now. I just can't keep Teen Wolf as well. I've watched Teen Wolf 3 times. What else? The Vampire Diaries. The Vampire Diaries. Now, that was when I was younger, guys. Spare me. I don't do that anymore. The Vampire Diaries, like the whole love triangle, and I don't like how they did Bonnie. Like, I don't like that. They really drained that girl's energy. Her, her nose will be bleeding every episode. How do you use Botox on your lips? I don't have Botox on my lips. I just have this, my lip plumper. That's it. You love Charmed as well? Yes, I love Charmed. Have you guys watched The Love Witch? Someone actually recommended me to watch that when I was talking about recommend me fantasy movies or TV shows on my TikTok. I put it on my friends only now because I already have the recommendations. Someone goes Jigsaw. Someone goes Jigsaw. I've actually heard that before. That is actually funny because I actually low-key, like, it's my cheeks. Jigsaw cheeks. You're lucky I can laugh at myself. I think Jigsaw's low-key cute. Because I think I'm cute, so Jigsaw's cute, you know? I couldn't get into the newer one, but I love the classic one. The newer ones of it's shit. Like the newer one of The Craft. After this live, if you wanna, please just watch The Craft. It's a movie, but don't watch the one that was made in the 2000s. Because me and my friend, she actually told me to watch it. She was putting me on. She's a Scorpio, Sidereal Scorpio, Jaisha. So you know Jaishas are dark. Like they be getting in some things, and she loves horror. This is not really horror, but anyway, she was just like, you need to watch this movie. It's a witchy movie. You're gonna love it. It's spiritual. It's occulty. And you're gonna love it. And then she put it on, and then she was like, wait, hold on. This doesn't look like the movie I watched. And it was like the 2000s one, and then we put it on the 90s one. Oh, that was the real movie. That was the real movie. And then there's a girl in the movie, and like she gets too powerful. Like she doesn't know how to control her powers, but it's because she doesn't want to. So it gets to her head, and I feel like this is like in real life. That's why sometimes when I see these people in the comments and they're like, "Oh, I did spell work, or I was doing blood magic, it didn't work out for me." Yeah, you're probably ended up like that girl that I watched in the movie, The Craft. That her ego got in the way because some people are nice. Like I don't know if this girl's still watching, but some people are so narcissistic and they get into this and they don't know how to check themselves. Like just because spirituality doesn't mean you still don't have to check yourself. You really do have to check yourself. I don't want to spoil it, but if you watch the movie, you'll really see. When we get married, LOL JK, have a good night. Blessings, gangy. When we get married, where the funds? Like, where the funds at? Check out True Blood. I watched True Blood, but I need to watch it again because I watched it when I was younger, and I wasn't really concentrating because I love Alexander Skarsgård's character. Like I can't remember his real name. Child, I was just looking at him like, that was me with Marcel as well on the originals. Like, oh my god, sorry, Marcel is hot in the originals. You know the black guy. Oh, see what my hair, girl. This is a wig. Like I'm changing up my hair. I'm gonna have like my real hair out, extensions and stuff, because I've been growing my hair out for a while. Because when I had the witchcraft situation, they siphoned like for my hair. I lost my hair when the witchcraft situation was happening. Like I know I didn't post a picture of that because I feel like for women it's a very sensitive topic. My hair is growing back now, thank God. Knock on wood. So I can get my extension. So you'll see. Have I watched The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina? Yes, I love Sabrina. It's so occulty. Like it's not like the old Sabrina at all. That's funny because we were talking about how like the 90s is more witchy, but with the new Sabrina, that's way more witchy. Like it's very occulty. I actually think I may watch it again. I'm the type. I like watching things more than once because I just feel like you're at a different consciousness level, so you're gonna notice more things. That's how I feel. Even when I read books, I can read books more than once because I'm at a different consciousness level. So I'm gonna see more. I think that's the beauty of learning and expanding your consciousness. Am I Irish? I am. I don't live in Ireland anymore though. If you like esoteric shows, watch American Gods or Interview with the Vampire. Okay, let me screenshot this. Where do you watch Interview with the Vampire? on my Amazon, it was telling me I need to pay for the episodes. I hate when Amazon does that. Like, why am I paying for Amazon Prime and you're telling me I need to pay for the whole season? But if it's that good, then I'll just pay for it. Because I, I was watching it on like a bootleg website, and then my bootleg website literally stopped working, and I'm like, what's going on? Mercury retrograde. Talk about Mercury retrograde. Oh, girl. Don't get no. Okay, I didn't mention Klaus for a reason because that's my man. Okay, I didn't want to mention Klaus because I knew you guys would come in the comments talking about Klaus is my man, Klaus is my husband. Uh, girl, like, do you fight? Do you fight? Not too much. Not too much of my man. Not too much of my man Klaus. That. Oh, let me relax. Let me relax because I'm just gonna. Whew. His attitude, his energy. Witches of East End. Let me screenshot. Thank you. Penny Dreadful is good. I screenshot that too. Wow. Okay, you guys are really putting me onto occult TV shows and movies. And I'm there on my, I was on my Instagram story being like, fantasy is dead. I'm like, fantasy is dead. I watched Merlin. Have you guys watched Merlin? Doctor Who. I've watched Doctor Who. Doctor Who shit now though. Sarah Jane Adventures. Before you go, how I know if my ex is doing rituals. Okay. Let me read it out again for anyone that's watching this back. How do I know if my ex is doing rituals or weird shit to get me to bend to her will? Deadass. First of all, if you already have it in your mind, then that may be already happening. Okay? But the mind can play tricks on you, so that one just take with a pinch of salt. You're going to be doing things that you don't normally do. You're going to be thinking about them all the time. You're going to be thinking about, I'm laughing because I actually experienced this before. So you're going to be doing things that are unjust. You may even be wanting to message them. Like, let's say you're looking at their page and you're like, I wonder what they're up to. And you want to message them. Like, whoa, like, that's not of you. You're going out of your way. Like, let's say you're stooping low to what you normally do to meet them. Like, when did we do that? when did we do that? Like, sometimes you'll even be telling your friends, you're like, I feel like maybe they're trying to manifest me, or I feel like a pull towards them. You're going to also see them in your dreams. So you're going to get that. If you're claircognizant, you're psychic, you're going to get a lot of downloads about them. You're going to be wondering what they're doing. What are they doing? What are they doing? This is so popular. And especially, like, women do this a lot, by the way. Like, women do this with their exes. And if you're a guy, okay, because I think you're a guy, yeah, your name. If you feel like you want to gift her, like, if you feel like, I want to gift her, I want to treat her nice, like, oh, it's been a while, I wonder what she's doing, just one more date, or let me take her out for food, that's a sign. That's a big, massive sign. You got to subscribe to AMC, but do the free trial and just binge. Okay, thank you, AMC. Hello from Pakistan. God, sorry, I just think of that lady. I'm a Muslim. It's against my religion. You in my business? It's against my religion. I'm from Pakistan. I love her. She is like, talk about love assumption. No, oh, she said, no, babe, that's our man. Like, she said, our man. What? Our man? No. You know what? I'm just going to end the live here because I'm not about to crash out over Klaus Michelson. Again, I've crashed out before over Klaus Michelson. So I'm gonna save my dignity. Maybe on one of the other lives when we're talking about vampires, because I have a lot to say about vampires. I feel like that's one of my hyper fixations. Being neurodivergent was vampires. So we'll talk about it in the next live, girl. Okay. Okay. Look at the comments. It's the same comment all the time. Like, you guys will always say that, oh, looks like a man. Like, you guys will keep misgendering black women that have strong features, even white women too. Like, it doesn't even matter whether you're black, orange, or purple potato. When we have strong features on your women, they think that we're trans, babe. And it's like they think it's an insult as well. Like, it was never an insult. Like, you're saying I literally look curated. Like, I look like I've been put together by surgeons. That's amazing. Thank you. Very sharp. Oh my god, you're beautiful. Thank you. You look like a beautiful woman. Thank you, Ace. Ace, it's been a while. It's been a while I've seen you on live. You could put anyone. Do empaths have a vibrant aura? Okay, I'm gonna answer this really quickly before I leave the live, okay? Because I want to talk about empaths separately. Because I was going to talk about my story and empaths. Actually, did I put that on my... I think I put it in the title. Never mind. I'm going to talk about empaths again. But why empaths have a vibrant aura is because empaths operate from a pure heart. So their aura is going to vibrate higher than people that aren't operating purely. So that's why a lot of empaths, you think people have a good heart. Like, you project. You think that person is good for you because you're assuming what you would do if you were them, which is not true. So though some people call naivety, it's like a good heart, it puts you in a higher state of self-love, like you being authentic because you're just being yourself. And you also don't have this guilt. Like, so some people of like, because they don't have a pure heart, then they have so much guilt, even though they'll still be mean, they'll be a bully. It's just lowering their vibration, but you don't have that. So that's why you're gonna vibrate higher. And usually empaths are more, they have more peace. Like, usually have more peace of mind. They have more self-love. They don't have nothing to prove. A lot of empaths have that childlike imagination. And guys, remember I told you, never lose that childlike imagination, please. Never lose it. Never lose that childlike joy, because that's what keeps you young. That's what keeps your spirit alive. Once you start losing that childlike joy, you become like everyone else. And we're not doing that anymore. So, let me go. Facts, Grand Rising. Grand Rising. How's the book working out for you? What do you mean? What book? My book? My book is working out fine. Which book? Which one? Oh yeah. These are like the rotation. I'm always reading the Kabbalion because I just always need to touch up on the Hermetic laws. This is a new one, Consorting with Spirits, because I think it's important to just know when you're doing the right thing. Don't want to evoke something that's bad. Of course, Emerald Tablets of Thoth, whatever. I love this book. Like, it goes into ancient Kemet, and I'm obsessed with ancient Kemet. Like I say, this book has so much information that sometimes I actually have a headache after reading it. Because it's just so much information. It's like a science book. Like, it's like you're learning. That's why it's like, you can't binge read this. It's a type of book you have to take your time with, because if you binge read it, you're not taking in information. How? That's like binge reading your science book in high school, secondary school, all in one. No, like, the teacher's going to give you, okay, let's go on to page 9. Let's go on to this, and let's break it down. Okay, so I was reading on, that's astral projection. The Merkaba. Oh, remember when I was saying the Merkaba sounds familiar? If you're watching this, you were on my Sirens live, and you were talking about the Merkaba, and I was like, the Merkaba, that sounds familiar. It's because I put my bookmark on this, the Merkaba. Oh. Thought appears to have mastered the use of the Merkaba. Historically, the Merkaba has been viewed as a chariot or vehicle that allows a person to ascend into a higher world or descend into lower worlds. In actuality, however, the Merkaba is much more than a vehicle that escorts people to different worlds. It's a primal pattern attributed with creating all things and all universes, visible and invisible. Okay, and then it just goes into loads of deep. In the Bible, there's a reference to Ezekiel and the wheels by which Ezekiel ascended into heaven. This was the Merkaba. In the Torah, there is a reference to the Merkava. It is spelled in Hebrew, bracket, which has two meanings. One meaning is chariot, one meaning is vehicle, the other is throne of God. When the two definitions are combined, the true meaning comes to life. In ancient Egypt, this primal pattern was called the Merkaba. It was actually three words. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah. Oh, what's the book called? It's called Compendium Emerald Tablet, a beginner's guide. Yeah, a beginner's guide, and it's by Billy Carson. So you can just screenshot this. You're not gonna regret it. If you're gonna get any book that I recommend, this will probably be the one for you. And if you're really interested in like decoding, this is really good for decoding. Like I love books where I break things down. Like I love writing in my books and then breaking it down. Why did I write alien propaganda? Why did I do that? What? Okay, so it's talking about extraterrestrials. Once you look at history and understand what it means to be an alien, you discover that life did not originate on planet Earth. Do aliens exist in our solar system, in our galaxy, or in the universe? Oh my god, do you know what part really made me sad in this book? And it's because when I was a little girl, I love history. And we learned about Galileo. Yeah, Galileo, I forget his older friend's name, but when they were speaking about science, the church really didn't like that. And they put Galileo in prison for ages. And there was another guy that they put him in a cell and he died. And he never even apologized about it until later. And it's just like, how are you gonna... This is why sometimes, like, I don't know. Like, Galileo's saying that the earth, the sun rotates around the earth rotates around the sun, and that the earth is not flat. Okay, that's what he said. And then they put this guy in jail. But they knew the truth. And then later on down the line, now they want to like say, oh yeah, he's right, he's this and stuff, but they never even apologized. And it says it in the book, and I remember like literally being so upset. It just made me so angry, and I definitely highlighted it, but I can't find it. Also, if you're really interested in the esoteric meaning of the Bible, this is really good. Like even here, the Bible makes more than one reference to unearthly visitors. Do not forget to show hospitality to strangers, for by so doing, some people have shown hospitality to angels without knowing it. Hebrews 13:2. I propose that these angels are actually aliens. Also mentioned Vedic astrology. Hinduism. 1.15 billion Hindus believe that numerous spiritual beings and deities referred to as gods, goddesses, and devas, populate the universe and actively interact with humans and influence humankind from outside the world. Yeah, it also goes into Christianity, Islam, Buddhism. Your hair is cute. Oh my god, your makeup. Oh my god, thank you. You guys are so lovely. Thank you so much. I really wanted to find the part about Galileo, but if I can't find it, it's fine. Born again equals reincarnation. We're born again. Yeah, you really are born again, and again, and again, and again. Are you from Ireland or Canadian? You have a strong accent. I am from Ireland. I get Canadian a lot. It's because I grew up with a lot of Canadian YouTubers. No one may reach the kingdom of God if he is not born again. John 3:3. John 3:7. Do not be surprised when I say it's necessary to be born again. In John chapter 4, Jesus words, if a man is not born again of water, of spirit. Okay, I'm just waffling now, but it's basically, you have to read the book to get it. Okay, guys, please get this book. I'm literally gonna read it after this because as you can see, like, I'm getting like distracted. I'm so ADHD, I'm getting distracted. The ancient Hindus flew Vimanas? What is that? Amazing hair, thank you. What is that? I'm gonna let me screenshot that because I love learning about Hindu culture. I really do. I love learning about different cultures. Sorry, I just had to download. Grand evening, go live more. This was good vibes. I'm very interested in your topics and opinions. Just remember you have men in the audience too. I just noticed your vids be more for women. Have a good one. Yes, I see the analytics. Okay, I see you guys. Sometimes I be like, oh, the men too. One of the you girlies, one of the gems, she's watching this. She was like, stop talking about men. She was like, don't give men advice. Women can't give men advice on self-confidence or self-esteem or whatever. And I was like, do you know what other man is speaking like how I speak? Like, why wouldn't a man want to watch me to learn? Like, why not? I feel like we should have more men that speak about what I speak about, but there's not. So if they want to watch me, then let them watch me, girls. Let them watch me. But even though you're a man, you're still a gem too. Don't get it twisted. But I'll bear that in mind because I when I go on live, I notice a lot of men do tap in, and I appreciate it. Because you're here to learn. We're all here to learn. And yes, I'm gonna go on live more. I feel like like I said, I've dropped the weight from my shoulder, and I've just said, look, this is who I am. This is what I believe in. This is what I practice. I'm spiritual. This is me. Hey ho. So there's gonna be more. Yeah, I'm getting the book. Yes, let me know because I'm gonna be using it a lot. Another book. This is the last book, guys. I know books they can add up. Depending on your budget. This book, The Idiot's Guide to Alchemy. Like I said before, I got this book for $35 or something. Now it's like $200. Why is it $200? Because more people are waking up. They stopped printing it. It's not even printing anymore. So if you can even find a copy of this, please let me know. Because apparently people can't even buy a copy anymore. Because they stopped the printing. Because the truth is in here. And they don't want people to know. So yeah. Elizabeth, what's going on here? Candy, oh, I love your name. You're beautiful. Thank you, Candy. What do you do? I came across you reading that religious book. I thought this was a book channel. No, it's not a book channel. What do I do? I teach people empowerment. I teach people how to empower themselves through all levels, physically, mentally, and spiritually. I talk about spirituality, talk about envy, and yeah, just check out my page. Just check out my channel. And then you can make it out for yourself. Like, I don't fit a box, and I don't want to fit a box. Period. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the live. I'm gonna get off. You might have to get an audio. Yeah. Yes, you can get an audio on Spotify, guys. You can get an audio on Spotify. But it's one of those books that low-key you kind of need to write in it. I see, I'm getting distracted again. These books are just so good. Right. Have a good one. Thank you so much for watching the live. Let me put a thumbnail on this after. Get myself sorted. Who writes this one? This is written by Dennis William Hawke. the magic and mystery of the Asian craft revealed for today. Okay, just take a screenshot, okay? Okay, cool. Right. Thank you. Make sure to grab my evil eye necklace. I took it off the thread. So yeah, check emails for tracking numbers. I sent all the tracking numbers to your emails. I messaged one of you guys, I think it was Christine. I messaged you just saying that your pink evil eye necklace is just gonna come separately to your oil. For everyone else, you have your tracking number and everything. So yeah, hope you enjoy the live, and I will be back again because I know you guys, you want more. You want more, and I need to give you more. I'm not gonna lie, because look, I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but YouTube is kind of boring, like. Because sometimes I be watching other people, like, of course I watch other people, like, have a life, duh. And I'm just like, it's not giving. I feel like everyone's holding back. And I'm the person that's not going to hold back. Like, sorry. May get me in trouble one of these days. But fuck it. We'll deal with that later. Okay? Okay. All right. I will do more books. Okay? Anyways, bye. Bye, guys. Stay blessed and stay powerful. Stay empowered.